104.1 KRBE.
Did you know the 3-digit extension is a...
All right, let's hit it.
Now, time for the prank call featuring Special K on the Rula Show with Eric.
All right, Special K. Go to krbe.com/prank call requests and fill out the form. And then he'll get with the person that you're trying to prank. Now, this is a legit prank, or is this a telemarketer turn that came to you?
Telemarketer turnaround came to me on the new recorder. We were going to try...
Yeah, can you please explain to people why
6,
you have to go to the new
You're
recorder?
going to make every parent mad right now when their kid's in the car.
Yeah,
6, 7!
but the new recorder, what is the difference here? Because
I used to
come to you.
I used to have a 3-way calling system to where it made me sound like I was solid on the phone. This one is recording on board when you hit the button on your phone. Unfortunately, it announces that they're being recorded.
Oh,
so
no.
I've had more fails than not.
Darn.
Yes. So I'm going to have to buy another service here. Anyway, some of them work.
Yeah,
like
this
for
one.
instance, we tried 6, 7, and this dude's name, he told me his name was Kevin. And
so
that
thinks you're saying that?
I know. Like, wait, what? So let me get Bobby Zellweger to step in today. She hasn't been around for a long time here on your
Renee's cousin.
telemarketer turnaround.
Do you have health insurance with the marketplace?
Not yet.
All right, we can get you one. Don't worry. What is your age? How young you are, ma'am?
I'm 67. I'm 67.
67. 67?
67. That's all the kids say.
I'm really sorry. Basically, our age criteria is between 19 to 64. So I'm really sorry you don't qualify. Have a good one.
Oh, no. I was just kidding.
No.
I was just kidding. The kids, that's what the kids tell me to say because I look so young, but I'm... I'm 60.
I get that.
I'm 60. I didn't know if you could really tell my age through the phone.
I thought you were 33 or 34.
I thought so, too, but that was the Botox.
Yeah. So your age is 6060.
Yeah.
What is your zip code, man?
77067.
77067. Okay, that's all from my side. I have a senior supervisor over here. He will now further assist you.
But do you have an Instagram I could come, follow and whatnot?
Hello?
Yes? You're going to give me your Instagram?
Hi. Why?
Another guy.
Oh, I don't want to get him in trouble. We were talking about Instagram, exchanging pics.
Who is talking about the Instagram?
Myself and Kevin we were chatting about the whole thing, and he said he was going to send me pics to my Instagram.
No, he's not talking about your Instagram.
Oh my goodness. 67.
So what are we getting? Maybe 3 times? That's about it?
That's
okay,
funny, though.
Fine. We could also try Get Her Done or Get the F Out of Here.
Ooh. But do you actually have to say the F word?
I bleeped it. You know, I Special K beep.
Oh, let me hear that.
Oh.
I could use that.
Yeah. Aaron's ready for hearing that. Okay,
let's give her a try. Let's bring Eloise in.
All right.
Oh, Lord.
Thank you so much for holding. My name is Gary. I'm a final expense product specialist. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm in the tub.
May God bless you with a very good health. Ma'am, we are one of the largest network of final expense for the independent insurance brokerage. So can I ask how old are you?
Oh, okay. It's very nice of you to call. That's amazing. Get the f*** out of here. I'm 60.
60, okay. And your date of birth, ma'am?
I was born 60 years ago. Get the f*** out of here.
Fuck you.
Oh, my God.
Still laughing. You're like, that was fun.
I'm so tickled.
Oh, my God. You're like, I'm in the tub.
Sometimes you're like, I don't feel like being creative today. I'm just going to
It's
go.
like final expenses. I'm in the tub. I might drown and eat those final expenses.
Oh, okay. We can move on, and we could do Get Her Done. It's a minute and a half.
Let's hear it. I want to hear
Get her
it.
done.
I'd love
Let's
it.
go.
I'm in a good mood.
Let's go.
So we need to update your system, okay?
Get her done.
Okay, so by any chance, are you watching your TV? Your TV is on?
Price is right. Get her done.
Sorry? I inform you your TV is on?
Yes, sir. Watch Get her done.
Okay. So grab the remote control in your hand.
That ain't what's in my hand, but get her done.
So can you see the logo of the company at the bottom?
No, sir, I am a top. Get her done.
So can you tell me which company? Is Infinity, Spectrum?
Yes, sir, it is. Get her done.
You have Infinity, right?
Yes, sir, Infinity. Get her done.
So can you tell me how many TV and receiver box do you have?
I got all of them. Get her done.
Sorry? It's 1, 2, or 3.
That's the one. Yes, sir. Get her done. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, man.
1 TV,
2 TV.
2 TV, and receiver box?
3 TV. Get her done.
3 TV.
TV. Get her done. 4 TVs now.
How many TV do you have? It's 1, 2, or 3?
Well, the one's got picture-in-picture, so I count that as 2. Don't you agree? Get her done.
Oh, my God. I wish I'd taken a guess on how many times you said that.
I know, right? That was a lot.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
Why did TVs get rid of that picture-in-picture?
Did they get rid of that?
You don't see that.
I don't
know.
see it
Do they
anymore.
have it?
But now, like Comcast and
DirecTV,
they have
Sports Mix.
like you do. Yeah, sport, business. You can do all these, and they put the 4 main channels on there, and you can go back and forth to each one and hear them and see what they're doing. But yeah, but growing up, I had that PIP button.
Yeah.
And that way you could watch
at once.
You could watch football. And
But you were rich.
Oh, rich. But by big Zenith 27-inch TV on the ground.
Yeah.
We all look down. Now we all have to look up above our mantle.
Right. And you used to look down on the floor.
Yeah, we used to look. That's why our posture should be bad from that.
I know. Picture-in-picture, though, Kev, that came around later. I mean, I wasn't like 10 when that happened. That came around
It was
later.
like the 90s, like 92 or 93.
Really?
Yes, I remember it later. Because there was that place, on 610 and 59. Is it HCC now over there? It used to be called Incredible Universe.
Mm-hmm.
It was a giant electronics store. And we got this TV on, buy it today and don't pay for it till later. And I was paying it for it myself. And I was like, wow, this thing has picture-in-picture. That's so fancy.
And it's all weighs like 400 pounds.
Wow, this TV. True story. Like, don't get jealous, Eric, but I won a 32-inch television from KRBE.
See, you're a baller.
Actually,
32.
my sister technically wanted a 32-inch television.
Can you even buy a 32-inch TV now? I feel like.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like everything has
they're
to
like
be.
$100 now, those little flat screens at Target.
Everything has to be big unless that's a monitor. The monitors now are.
I was
28 inches,
I was
32.
at the Goodwill the other day, and they have a whole bunch of them of that size on top of the racks. Perfectly good. It's just that, people moved out of their houses or just like, I don't need this little thing anymore. But yes, you got a little apartment, go to the Goodwill or...
But make sure to shake them and look around for bugs.
Make sure somebody didn't return it.
Damn, Eric, I didn't think about that.
Not that Goodwill has it, but I'm just saying when I did that, when I had to look for bugs, I would always, they'd go into the stereo people's equipment.
Oh, my God, you're ruining me, please.
But I mean, here it's already hot, so
You're
bugs aren't
ruining
going into
me.
your house.
I thought
like
you were
that.
talking about shake them like somebody returned it and there were bricks and stuff
No, they
inside.
want the heat. They want
You're
the heat
talking
so
about
the bugs get in there.
thrifting televisions that might have bugs inside.
Just be careful.
Oh, my God. All right, listen,
Mostly
if you want to
stereo
get in
equipment.
touch with Kevin, special case prank calls and telemarketer turnarounds, it happens at krbe.com/prank call requests. Please fill out the form, and then he can mess with somebody in your life. Coming up next, closure.
Let's do it.
Or is it regrets? Or is it both? Find out next on KRBE.
KRBE.
Closure time. One last call your ex to end this relationship. Closure time. Get them on the hotline and end this before it begins.
And that, my friend, is what they call closure.
That's right. You got to go, actually, really direct message producer Eric.
Yep.
Because I feel like that is the fastest way since he's on his phone, about 23 and a half hours a day.
Yep. I get a lot of messages.
A lot of people come to us looking for closure in a romantic sense, like they've gone on a date with somebody or a few dates, or they've been seeing each other for a while, and then one of the parties just like ghosts, and they're like, "What happened?" They won't respond to my messages. Can you help me out? We've had long lost friends, relatives, teacher, student, like, "Hey, you inspired me. Where'd you end up?" Things like that. In this case, I know that we have got Joanne and Gina standing by. They are big fans of the show.
Yep.
and they're on together because of what they need closure on, but really it's a regret of Joanne's.
I kind of wanted to streamline it with regrets because I like closure, but sometimes it's like we talk to one person and then we get the other person on. This one with regrets, I like to just put them both on and then just, boom, go for it.
So let's find out why they're here. Let's welcome them out. Good morning, ladies.
Hey, good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Joanne. Hi, Gina.
Okay, guys, so tell us what's going on.
So look, this is going to sound like something I should probably do in private, but like you said, we are big fans, and I just think having support is going to make this easier for me to get off my chest. So just a little background, my cousin, Gina, who's also my best friend who's here, her mother passed away a year ago, and she and her mother and my mother, who's her sister, told me something that I've been keeping for a while, and I just think it's time for me to get it off my chest. I've just kind of been regretting holding on to it for this long.
And she said she wants to do it right here on the show.
Okay, what would that be, Joanne?
What is it, Joanne?
Well, first, can I ask you, Gina, are you okay with what she just said about I should do this in private, but I'm going to do it here? Are you
we want to put it all
okay to hear whatever she's going to tell you?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm nervous, but...
All right, so, okay. Gina, you're aware your mother, before you were born, she had a child, and she gave it up for adoption.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So a couple years ago, I started looking into that. I kind of started doing some family research, and I found out that baby was actually me. So
what?
We're not just cousins.
Joanne.
We're sisters.
What?
I know.
What are you
it's
saying
a lot.
Right now?
It's
you
a lot.
sure?
Yeah, I am definitely sure.
My God. Oh my God! How could you not tell me this? How could she keep that from me? How long have you known?
I've been couple, like, before your mom passed away, I had been looking into it a little bit, and your mother and her sister, the mother that raised me, they disclosed it to me, and they didn't want you to know. They didn't want, to change any dynamic, or, especially since your mom was, she
Why
passed
wouldn't they
away.
want us to know?
Yeah, why would they want them to know? Did you get to ask your mom that, Joanne? Why didn't they want her to know, but they let you know?
I don't.
All this time, and we didn't
I think
know,
it's
and
just
we felt
because
like
it's me.
sisters. I mean, from the time we were little.
I know.
That's
we've
pretty
always
cool.
been so close.
Crazy.
We've always been insanely close, and it's just. I know.
God.
I knew I wouldn't be able to do it alone. It just sounds crazy.
And I'm sorry, I know, Gina, it's a lot to take in, and I'll let you breathe it in. But did you ask your mom, Joanne, the mother that raised you, who is Gina's mom's sister, did you ask her, what were they ever going to tell you if you didn't start looking it up? Or they were going to take this? She obviously, Gina's mom took it to her grave. Your birth mother took it to her grave. So was your mother that raised you also going to take it to her grave if you didn't ask?
I think that probably was their intention. I mean, I can't say what would change, of course, if something did happen. But, I mean, yeah, your mom just wasn't ready to have a baby yet. And, she gave it to her older sister to raise.
How far apart are you guys? How many years apart are you guys?
3?
Just a couple years.
Okay.
Why wouldn't they have wanted us to know? I don't understand. I mean, this is amazing to have known that our whole lives.
So this means you confronted your mom. I mean, she is your mom. How did it go?
I mean, it was emotional. It was hard. It was something you don't really imagine, and you don't really, I don't know, it's just not something you think is going to be your story at all.
She probably thought she got away with, the secret forever. No.
I guess nobody else knows. They're going to know now. Y'all have other brothers and sisters. Everybody's going to find out, right?
I know. It's going to be, I know,
there more
we have a lot to talk about. I hope not. I don't think so.
I can't believe this.
Joanne, when you did find out, did you confront your birth mother that you knew this?
Yeah, we all sat down and we had a conversation about it. I mean, it was hard. It was super emotional, and I kind of didn't know how I was going to be able to keep it inside forever, obviously.
Did she ask you not to tell anyone?
Yes, they didn't want her to know originally. I think it's just complicated, I think, and I think
when they think she's happy. So the regret here, if I get this straight, for those just tuning in, just real quick, ladies, for those just tuning in, I just want to reset what's happening here. We have Joanne talking to her first cousin, Gina, and she just revealed that after Gina's mother passed away, she's been holding on. The regret she has is that she's known that Gina is actually her sister, not her cousin. So the regret is you regret not telling her right away? Is that the bigger regret, that you didn't say it right away before Gina's mom passed?
Yeah, I really regret not having those.
I just feel bad because it seems unfair that your birth mother and your mom wanted you to keep this secret. I mean, I understand why they would want to keep it a secret forever, but still, once it was out,
they was out, they should have told both girls.
But you guys have a lot of talking to do. I feel like we've snooped into your life enough.
We have lunch.
I mean, well, listen, the good thing is, Gina, you have not lost a life with a sister because you've grown up with Joanne like your sister as first cousins.
Yeah, exactly.
So you guys have made bonding memories, which is great. And wow, this is really something. Oh, Gina.
It's really true. No, we've always felt like sisters, always.
And you are.
I'm so happy for you, Gina. You got a sister today.
It's crazy. I love you, honey.
I love you, babe.
I'm so happy too.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, listen, I'm going to let you have this love fest off the air so y'all can go hug it out. Thank you so much for coming to our show, Joanne, with this. And hey, who else knows who's going to be at their computers today?
Yep.
Take care, ladies.
Thanks for letting me. Yes.
So cool.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Take care, guys.
Thank you.
Take care.
Wow. That's crazy. Like I said, I'm just glad they didn't have a whole life lost. They've known each other just as cousins instead.
But now you're really like, it's funny when you're cousins, you feel like sisters. But,
right.
But deep down, I think you know.
I'm curious if this triggers anybody listening. Maybe you can comment at 37530 if you want. If this ever happened to you, like the emotional roller coaster you go through, like right now, she's so shocked to find out this is actually my sister, not my cousin. But is anger going to set in here in a couple of days when she's so mad that since her mom the mother she thought was her mother has passed? You know, it's actually her aunt, but it's her mom, and her mom raised her. Is she going to be like, why wouldn't you tell me this? I don't know.
Oh, you're gonna ask
There's
that.
There's going to be a lot of emotional
Everybody
fallout.
wants answers. But
Well, thank God they knew each other their whole lives, though.
That's true.
But how odd is it
It's not
for her
going to change
mom?
anything, really.
Hold on. How odd is it for the mom that has been treating the daughter as the first niece, right? Her whole life.
Yeah, that's going to be awkward.
That's my child. But we're going to, little cousin Gina.
I'm like, how do you pick which one you want to keep?
Well, they don't have to. Now they're adults. I'm just saying. Like, they're 3 years apart, Sam. She had Gina. Her sister had her, and then she had Joanne. It's not like they're twins. She didn't separate them.
Well,
like
maybe.
puppies.
No.
So you're just like, all right, well, I like that. Well, right now, like, I would probably give Santi away.
He's
two and a
God.
half, and then I'd keep like the little potato that I have right now because he's pretty chill. And
Yeah,
then maybe
but then
like,
he turns into the
then I'll
Santiago
give
stage
him
of
away,
toddlers.
And then take him
I'll,
back.
Yeah, then I'll take
Yeah.
probably the other one back. This will probably be potty trained by that time, so I can like probably like flip flop it.
So you're feeling it's fine to just switch out kids.
Just kidding. They got too sentimental for me. I'm sorry. I had to make jokes.
Yeah.
You know, I
Sam
can't.
is
I was like-
uncomfortable with emotion.
No, I was like, oh God, stop crying, please stop crying.
Yeah, she does not like emotion.
What is Sam? This girl just found out her first cousin's actually her sister. I think tears are in order.
Do you feel awkward around people that cry?
Yes, whenever you guys cry and I have to my mom's like the most
You're
empathetic
allergic.
person ever, and she's like, oh, I'll just hug you and love on you, and I'm like, stop crying. I don't know what to do.
But what about when you cry?
I don't cry.
Sometimes you do. Then you hate yourself.
Oh yeah, then I hate myself. I go in the closet and cry.
You've shed some tears.
I did.
Or two.
I did.
Maybe not as many as I have.
No.
But maybe your tears came because of everything with your body and stuff, going through.
Maybe it's your hormones.
Eric.
Are you hormonal?
Because she said she never cries, but maybe
what?
I don't know. Does breastfeed make you cry? I don't know.
No, I mean, of course there's hormonal changes.
Maybe.
But
I did
she
cry.
could-
I did cry because I was upset that a relative did not come and see me and meet my new child.
Right.
So I did get emotional about that. Oh, and I did get teary-eyed. Yeah, but I'm the type of person that if I start crying, my eyes get really dry and my throat starts getting real thick. Like if you're trying to hold down the tears, this is more painful.
And it's like
to
your
try
glands
and,
hurt.
Yes.
What?
Have you ever had that, Eric?
No.
You've
You're,
been
like,
watching a
holding-
movie and you don't want to cry, so you're holding it in, and then your glands
That's
hurt,
how I
like in your
always am.
throat.
So I never get
I
past
started
that
crying.
threshold of just letting it out. So it's like I just, just bury it deep.
Sam's gonna need
Like my
to,
dad
have a
didn't
whole
come.
cry
My dad was
day.
supposed to come for the Nutcracker
Yeah, so
Market.
that Friday I
and
saw
talking
some
about
tears in
that,
your eyes.
That was I got a little emotional because I don't know how many. I mean, my dad is okay, but his health wasn't great on Friday, and we had to. Here we are on air. We're our happiest place ever, but
he
I'm
okay?
going behind the scenes of dealing with stuff with my dad. I think he's getting better, but I still don't know, and I don't know the next time I'm going to see him.
Oh, she's
So-
gonna cry
Are you
again.
gonna start crying?
No.
We're gonna be uncomfortable with you.
I
Sam,
know,
if
I
you
don't know what
cry.
to do.
No,
You'll
we
be
have 30
allergic.
seconds until we go to commercial.
We can't hug you because that's just
Yeah,
too.
don't look at me. No,
lovey-dovey.
see, I just talked about that, and I'm totally
I don't think
fine.
I've seen Kevin ever cry that was like when he was sober.
You're like Iron Curtain.
When I was sober.
Yeah, like
I
I've-
know. I've seen Kevin cry when he's
sober.
100%.
Sober tears.
You know what? And I give him
Yeah,
credit.
Kev definitely
No.
is more emotional.
Listen, I give Kev credit because
He said no.
I don't see that.
Come on, Eric. In serious times, Kevin has absolutely cried in
No.
a serious time.
I don't
where
see him
really,
cry, but I
you
mean, I
remember
see
how I
him-
remember stuff.
He has empathy and stuff. I'm not saying he doesn't have that, but I don't see him like.
Not crying.
I've never
sobbing.
seen him like take tissue and blow his nose and his eyes are all.
No, but he has. He has not sobbed, but he has cried.
sobbed
when it
in the
comes to-
corner.
About
He has
my
sobbed
tears.
drinking. He has not sobbed like can't breathe in here. I have absolutely done that.
Oh yeah, I took that back when Jon Stewart quit.
It was
He cried over
That's
that.
when
The
Kev
Daily
cried?
Show.
Well, the Daily
Oh
Show
my
ended like
God.
10 years
one-
ago.
The one time I remember
That-
getting emotional was when I talked about coming out to myself first. And
That's
it's-
right. That's what I was going to bring
There you
up.
go. There's two. There's.
You have to come out to yourself first.
Before you come out to anyone else, as a LGBTQ person, you got to come out to yourself first before you come out to anyone else. And going through that was probably one of the most difficult things in my life. And telling that story from its origin made me very emotional, Eric.
So,
Aw.
so
You
we
didn't
get two. We got two in 20.
Okay, 2
Cried.
23 years. That's
20 years.
That's fine. Well,
You cried.
if you ask
Every
Booster,
decade.
it's probably like way more often.
Oh really?
Probably, yeah.
Every single
'Cause-
time Kev drinks, he cries.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
the
why it's all.
drinking. He's
So
not
it's very
good.
I'm always messing up. I'm like,
My
I'm
visual
sorry,
of Special
I
K
suck."
holding that carajillo and just
Oh,
be
yeah.
like, oh, Rula, this carajillo's delicious, but I love you.
He does
And
that.
I'm like,
I appreciate the washer and dryer.
oh, man.
This couch Eric gave me, I
Guys, it's-
snore on it every day.
It's holiday time. More of those days to come.
He's getting some lights. I'm
We're
giving
gonna
him
bring
some
some
lights today.
carajillos up here tomorrow for some
He's
Thursday
gonna
fun
cry when
feels.
you give
Yeah,
him
you're
the
gonna cry
lights.
when I give you all those lights.
Get out of here.
If you don't get those lights from his house, I'm taking them and I'm gonna sell them. I'm
It's
just
on my
telling
list
you.
for today.
It's been on your list for 3 weeks. For those that don't know. Been on the list. Been on the list. All right. Coming up next, there is an actress in Hollywood who is pregnant, and she admits that she has felt a little bit of shame about this pregnancy. But why? Is it
Shame.
because she feels like, oh, I'm not going to get a job? Is it because somebody's making her feel that way? No, you will see the reason why it is, and it's a very well-known actress. You've seen her in every phase of her life. We'll talk about it in Scoop next on KRBE.
Celebrity Scoop on the Rula Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
All right, this is brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas. Now, I'm pivoting because we have a special guest in the studio I'm super excited about, but let me just tell you who I'm talking about when it came to the actress that admits she has felt a little bit of a pregnancy shame, and it has nothing to do with some studio telling her, well, you got to hide that. You're going to be pregnant again. Y'all, Claire Danes is pregnant again at 44.
Nice.
Oh,
But she felt shame about announcing that because she was like,
Why?
it was unplanned,
okay.
and she was like,
Stuff happens.
she just felt like, I'm pregnant again at 44.
I'm just for me. I would not.
I
be
got
my
24-year-old kids. No, just kidding.
Thing. Yes, I'd be like, I'm almost out.
But if you want to deep dive that story, I think that a lot of women who had a surprise like that years after their other kids, they're probably like,
Yeah.
wow, so we're doing this again, huh? I'm always happy to have it, but can you imagine like where you are right now, Sam, with
If you
Santiago
get
and
rid of
Mateo?
all of the stuff,
and like they're like
then you're
graduating
like,
high school
yeah.
or they're like going to high school and they're like, wow, we're doing this again, huh?
Like my last one's 14
Yeah.
right now. I'm
imagine
like,
redoing that.
she's like
all
about to
over again.
Just she's a freshman, so I just got like 3 or 4 more years, and then
Yep.
I mean, you're never done, obviously, but still.
Right, but still, my
all of a sudden, I
mom
started
found out,
over.
yeah.
And changing diapers.
Right.
No,
She had a 13-year-old and a 10-year-old, and then she found out she was pregnant.
I don't know how she did that one.
It's not.
And then she had you that was not happy with
Well,
having
yeah.
a baby.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Sam has never cried, but she sure has been angry when her mom told her, hey, guess what? We're having another baby. She goes, I hate that baby.
Yep. And now they're best friends.
And now we're best friends.
Okay, anyway, but Claire Danes' kids aren't that far along. I mean, she has a 12-year-old, she has a 7-year-old, and her baby was born in July. So she's like, I have a newborn at 44, yeehaw. Okay, let me tell y'all who is here. This is so exciting. Now, listen, we have been on for a very long time. We've had a lot of people come through these doors. Interns that you remember so well, like Mumbles, Adrian, Ruben, Caroline, Barbecue Chop. His name is Nick, and we nicknamed him Barbecue Chop because his dad had a barbecue restaurant called Barbecue Chop. And Nick was part of Kevin's band because Nick could play guitar.
Although I don't think he ever really cared for the name.
No, he did not.
Dong Party.
Dong Party. It was like you two and like two other guys.
And I'm looking back in our archives, and I see him at an IHOP singing. Okay,
and I know he sang at a listener's wedding. He did EXO by Beyonce,
and I have that on tape. I have that right here on YouTube. I'm going to pull it up and see if we can play it.
Well, let's welcome Nick Barbecue Chop. Welcome to the Ruler Show with Eric.
Hey everyone.
Oh my God, Nick.
I haven't seen you forever.
It's so good to be back.
Eric told me yesterday you were going to come by during rapid fire quiz time, and he got here a little early, guys. And I just wanted to immerse ourselves in catching up with you. You are our intern all the years I was pregnant. What years were those? 2011 to 15?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, so
long. It's like we just kept interns then. We didn't care.
I don't even know if he went to school.
Is that an internship allowed?
We're like, he can play guitar.
So Nick plays guitar.
You're hired.
He's really tall. He's an Army vet. You were in the
Air Force.
Yeah. How many years did you serve?
So I did 4 years active duty before I started the internship here. And then after I left and started work at NASA, I went back to the military, did Air National Guard the second time, did an additional 7 years there.
So I did not know that part.
I didn't know that either. And you went back to Iraq, too, you said, too.
Yeah,
also.
2021 was my last deployment to Al Asad Air Base in Iraq, which was so fun. It was just a great time.
Something happened that you just had to... You're like, I'm done.
Yeah, that base in particular, I don't know if y'all remember... Several years ago, there was an intercontinental ballistic missile attack on a base that made massive national news.
Yeah.
What was that base?
And you were there.
Not during that time, but I was there like a year or so later. And unfortunately, I was right in the middle of a rocket attack that came down right on my position, and I was within 100 steps of meeting my maker. And so after that, I thought, I'm not going to have another life after this, so I'm not going to take my chances. And when my contract was up, I decided to close that chapter on my life. 11 years of service, proud of that, and started something else.
Yeah. Wow. Give you a hug, Nick.
We always talk about you at 4th of July time.
What you taught us about 4th of July with veterans. For those that don't remember those shows, well, you want to explain it, Nick? You were at a friend's house on 4th of July, and until you told us this story, we never thought of this.
Yeah, there are a lot of veterans who experience symptoms of PTSD, and they may not really understand that they're suffering from it until there's a trigger. A more common trigger is things like fireworks.
Right.
Especially if you're trying to sleep. And most of the time when you're in deployed locations and there's combat scenarios and you're in a hostile environment, in the distance or even very close, you'll hear lots of gunfire, you'll hear missiles, you'll hear things happening, and it just jars you awake. When you're back home, you're still adjusting to that. And sometimes those noises, whether it's a car backfiring or fireworks, can kind of set that off, and you don't even realize it until it happens. At that time, I was fresh back, and we were at a 4th of July party, and I didn't even know I was doing this, but I sought shelter, and I was just like standing back away from everything.
Right? They're looking. They're like, "Where's Nick?"
Yeah, and I didn't have like a visible, outward, observable panic response.
Right.
But something in me told me to go find shelter and get away. So I wasn't, like in a panic or a cold sweat. I was just off to the side, minding my own business, kind of just relaxing. But I didn't know at the time that was a PTSD response that was just, ingrained in you after spending so much time over there.
And then you went back. That's amazing.
And then I went back.
I can't believe it.
I know.
Good for you.
That's why I was shocked when you told me you went back. I was like, wow, I didn't.
You're covering different cloth, my hero friend. You are a hero friend.
Seriously.
Now, you also have worked at NASA for the last 10 years?
Yeah, this was my 10th year at NASA as a contractor and then transition to civil servant.
And that's what we were talking about then, because you said you've been applying to all these jobs and stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe there's someone out there listening that's like looking for whatever you want.
Because
whatever
people
you're
were
looking-
released from their positions. You were let go from NASA in
So-
this mass release.
Yeah, it kind of happened in two different ways. You had some people who were let go,
Mm-hmm.
and then other people who took what's called a deferred resignation program, which was a way to kind of protect yourself financially in the event that you knew the writing was on the wall and you didn't want to be let go and have no room to plan ahead or prepare for another career. And so I opted into that deferred resignation program because all indications pointed to myself and several other people very likely were going to be terminated because our office got a 60% budget cut.
Oh,
so
gosh.
there's a lot of people were scared.
After 10
and,
years at
yeah.
NASA, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's a real shame, and it's what happened is very sad. We had a really great team of people who all genuinely liked each other, and it was one of the first times in that office I can remember. Everyone just really got along. We all worked really well together. Our events were really incredible. Everything was gelling. We were putting out awesome products and content and great communications, and now they have to start all over again whenever the government decides to beef it back up and let's support this mission. Hopefully they call people back and they can give NASA the resources.
But in
it
the
deserves.
meantime, you need to find a new job, and hopefully we can help you with that.
Hopefully,
if you're
yeah.
just tuning in to the Ruler Show with Eric, we have Nick back. Nick was our intern, guys, from 2011 to 2015-ish, and he did a lot of different things for us behind the scenes. He plays guitar. You even were requested to sing at someoe's wedding, EXO by Beyonce.
Can I say that that's probably one of the things that has haunted me? That was such a cringe moment. I greatly appreciate her faith in me, and it was a beautiful ceremony, and they were a beautiful couple, and I felt like I was so out of place. I'm like, I'm going to ruin this, and I ruined it, and it was awful.
Didn't.
It was bad. It was so bad. Really, it was so bad, and I apologize to her. 10 years later, I am so sorry I ruined your wedding.
Did you bring your guitar? You can have a redemption after the rapid fire quiz.
Take one off the wall. Are they married still?
Are they married still? Do we know? I don't know.
We'll do the wedding moment game, and maybe she'll call in and say, "Yeah, I had Nick."
My wedding.
You heard it here. If you need someone to break up your wedding,
Can you just do me a favor? Can you say, the news is brought to you by Takis Fiber? Can you say that?
the news is brought to you by Takis Fiber.
People are like, that voice. Can we just, who's this voice? What's the number one question, Sam, we get when there's a new voice?
Yep.
Is this person single? What's happening here?
Right. That's why I was like,
you got a former veteran who works at NASA, smart.
And just a great guy. I still remember we went to Tarasco's, was it? And you ordered your steak blue.
Black.
Black and blue.
Black and blue. That's the first time I ever heard of that.
I'm like,
tell people what black and blue is, Nick.
Yeah, so black and blue, if you're into this sort of thing, is you get a good piece of meat, like a tenderloin or something like that, and you just sear it on both sides on a really, really hot pan very quickly where it's still cold and raw in the center, but nice and warm and hot on the outside. It's really good.
I cannot.
It's very, very tasty.
We went over there. I'm like, are you serious? I got to sit there and look at that? That is weird looking.
I don't do that so much anymore. Especially my current partner would not be down with that. So that's not a thing that we do.
She's not into
He's like, I don't like raw meat, Nick.
You
Come
got to
on.
cook at least medium rare.
All right, well, listen, we're going to have some fun with you, Nick, because the rapid fire quiz, I mean, we're getting to the end of the year, and Eric is the biggest baby in the room when it comes to who wins the most at the end of the year. Now, Sam is in the lead with 12. Is it 12 wins?
Actually, here,
I think we're tied. I think
have
Eric
12,
and I are tied
Sam
now.
has 12. Rula, you have 10. Kev has 10. And Amon has 5.
Okay, so we're all tied.
At least I'm not last this
But we
year.
all have a chance because we only have
couple
December
couple
and
quizzes left.
We're off next week, so
So Nick is going to be asking the questions for the rapid fire
now,
quiz.
I just said come up with some questions that we can answer fast, and we'll see what happens.
So our colleague from NASA is going to ask us
if you
some
ask,
questions.
If you ask
my
planning
God.
questions,
This is going to be the hardest quiz in the history of the quizzes.
Lord.
Well, let's find out.
and we
because
can't get mad at
it's-
you because you're like 6'5" and could break our neck. And
You can take us down because you're.
I'll call Travis.
You're a war
We'll get Herzog in here.
That's right. Travis Herzog and Nick.
the same height.
All right. Texas
Travis
Renaissance Festival tickets are up for grabs. We need 4 contestants on the line. 833-390-KRBE. The rapid fire quiz is on next, and Nick is asking the questions on KRBE.
Then she bends over and pulls down her panties.